So let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, graduates, guests and members of the university community, good morning and welcome. I'm Michael Gonzalez, the University Librarian. Graduations are one of the most important events this year. The university will hold over 50 ceremonies both here and in Shanghai. I would like to introduce you to the official party who are here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Dr. Jack Steele, Pro-Chancellor of the university, who will preside over the ceremony. The Pro-Chancellor is joined by Professor Chris Turney, our Pro-Vice-Chancellor Research, Ms. Jacqueline Cross, who will deliver the occasional address, Professor Deborah Anderson, Dean of the Faculty of Health, who will be presenting the graduates, and the other people seated on stage are professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who've played such a big part in the success of the graduates today. I would also like to acknowledge our members of staff graduating today, Ellen Montgomery and Anthony Standick. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Jack Steele, Pro-Chancellor, to formally open the proceedings.
Good morning, everybody. In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology, Sydney, to be duly assembled. On behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, before we begin the proceedings and on behalf of all of those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It's upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I would like to also pay respect to the elders both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this space. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Health. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support that they have received from family and friends, many of whom are here today. We warmly welcome you, and together we shall celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I now invite Professor Deborah Anderson, Dean of the Faculty of Health, to present graduates.
Pro-Chancellor, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Health to stand. Pro-Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Health as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the Board and has conferred these awards upon them. Pro-Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Health who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they are qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, the Faculty of Health is renowned for its strength in its practice-based disciplines across nursing, midwifery, sport and exercise science, and health services. It also incorporates key offerings in public health, complementary medicine, as well as chronic disease and palliative care. Generating knowledge through research excellence is important in our faculty and is exemplified by the work of our higher degree by research students and their academic and industry supervisors. We acknowledge their collective scholarship here and note the specific graduates at this ceremony who have completed their formal studies. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with the Doctor of Philosophy. Michael James Henderson, for a thesis entitled Seems Like It's Hot, Maximising Rugby Sevens Performance in the Heel, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Distinguished Professor Aaron Coots, and co-supervisors, Associate Professor Lee Taylor and Dr. Job Vinson. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Michael James Henderson. Judith Ann Kolosky, for a thesis entitled Bottle Feeding as an Infant Feeding Modality, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Emeritus Professor Catherine Fowler, and co-supervisor, Dr. Fiona Orr. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Judith Ann Kolosky. Ellen Montgomery, for a thesis entitled Frailty in Lung Transplantation, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Su-Wing Chang and co-supervisors Dr. Philip Newton, Professor Peter MacDonald and Dr. Monique Malouf. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Ellen Montgomery. Pauline Gilda Murray Pahari, for a thesis entitled Preparing Nurses for Primary Healthcare Roles, Barriers and Enablers to the Successful Transition of the Next Generation Nurses into the Primary Healthcare Environment, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Patricia Davidson, Alternate Supervisor Emeritus Professor Jane Phillips, and co-supervisors Associate Professor Michelle D. Giacomo and Emeritus Professor Deborah Jackson AO. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Pauline Gilda Murray Pahari. William Bradshaw Sheehan, for a thesis entitled A Constraints-Led Approach to Analysing Performance in Team-Based Sport, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Mark Watsford and co-supervisors Dr. Andrew Novak and Dr. Job Franson. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. William Bradshaw Sheehan. Anthony Sadnik, for a thesis entitled Determinants of Track Cycling Performance, a Framework for Research and Practice, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Katie Slattery and Co-Supervisor Professor Franco Impellizzeri. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Anthony Stadnik. Reese Tribolet, for a thesis entitled How Different Constraints in the Practice Environment Influence Skill Behaviours in Professional Australian Football, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Job Franson and Co-Supervisor Professor Mark Watsford. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Reese Tribolet. Anthony David Watkins, for a thesis entitled Addressing the Barriers to Improve Metabolic Health Care for People Experiencing a Severe Mental Illness, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Emeritus Professor Mary Stein-Parbury and Co-Supervisor Professor Elizabeth Denny Wilson. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Andrew David Watkins. Master of Midwifery Research, Marie Collett Lamberton, for a thesis entitled A Feasibility Study of Women's Experience of the Use of the Labour Support Chair. Master of Nursing Research, Lisa Jane Seeley, for a thesis entitled Restrictive Practices in Child and Adolescent Mental Health Care. Pro-Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with a Master of Advanced Nursing: Amelia Eleni Kalogiannis, Richa Shiwakoti, Josefina Natividad Villanueva, Master of Advanced Nursing in Acute Care, Nancy Abraham, Romwell Binuya, Priyanka G.C., Aijan Gonkud. Erin Marshall. Keely Ortman. Sushila Sharma. Stephanie Marie Smith. Master of Advanced Nursing in Chronic and Complex Care, Bronwyn Mary Hill. Gemma Kate Morris. Bachelor of Nursing with Distinction, Master of Advanced Nursing in Chronic and Complex Care, Shi Yi Shen. Master of Advanced Nursing in Chronic and Complex Care, Aging and Palliation, Sabrine Saeed A. Al-Zaharani. Chen Hui Wang. Graduate Diploma in Palliative Care, Master of Advanced Nursing in Clinical, Jacqueline Ann Endicott. Master of Advanced Nursing in Clinical, Alesa Ann Balangue. Ying Ying Chen. Master of Advanced Nursing in Education, Zion Park. Master of Advanced Nursing in Leadership and Management, Zhen Cao. Master of Clinical Psychology, Priscilla Wing Yan Lao. Master of Health Services Management in Quality and Safety, Simon Louis. Master of High Performance Sport, Dean Albanakis. Christopher Bartels. Benjamin Carter. Grace Chambers. Daniel Robert Consenza. Guy Leslie Krieber. Cherie Nola Farrell. Adam Warren James Gee. Nathan Linebury. Trent Nathan Morrow. Paul James Raptis. Annalisa Röhrig. Taylor Watt. Master of Palliative Care, Diane Lynette Aiken. Kylie Marie Saladina. Janice Leonie Margaret Spinley. Jessica Chanel Walker. Master of Public Health, Catherine Elaine Vaklavec. Timothy Young. Master of Speech Pathology, Divya Shania Dubey. Graduate Diploma in Midwifery, Hong Mi Kim Ban. Eugenia Alex Buddha. Cara Lee Rose Cheadle. Melanie Jane Edge. Michaela Danielle Epsilis. Millicent Luella Facer Finch. Heidi Louise Fallow. Deborah Ann Gorson Corpus. Georgina Rose Glossop. Kathleen Harris. Claire Hawkes. Elise Margaret Hodge. Mariah Kent. Emily Rose Coorey. Chloe Michelle Matthew. Erica Kimberly Maguire. Millicent Middis Angelier. Nina Tao Fong Nguyen. Tegan Lee North. Angela Teppitz. Natasha Wan. Rosie Wynn. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Science, Honours with First Class Honours, Isabel McGilvray. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Science Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Leanne Chu. Bachelor of Nursing with Distinction, Balkis Al-Nayan. Sharmin Sidhi Barjacharia. Monica Dung. Danielle Leah Fraser. Amena Khalil. Julia Lindsay. Julie Bin Mai. Vuwan Trista. Mandy Su. Prashant Tiwari. Aidan Van Chan. Iwa Wan. Leanne Shah. Bachelor of Nursing with credit, Suja Basnet. Anna Chen. Ketty Gobena. Tania Jantara Sakar. Elizabeth Kamanda. Cynthia Kemi Kemilembe. Sujita Koirala. Shruti Sonia Kumar. Sharmin Sultana Lena. Anju Maharjan. Lezina Maharjan. Alistair Martinez. Phoebe Nacionales. Santosh Pandey. Usha Podel. Manisha Pradhan. Rajani Rai. Jan Nicolette Ruben Salvador. Cheya Sharma. Mingma Dolma Sherpa. Sanu Shrista. Jennifer Louise Smith. Sanju Soti. Anu Tamang. Pooja Thapa. Julianne Thun Tint. Bachelor of Nursing, Sodanin Bun. Donna Dagher. Shristi Gaha Magar Ayo. Raksha Gimire Gyawali. Yusur Khalil. Shireen Senan Khan. Vivian Min Tui Ngo. Sagun Pokrail. Luya Ranyet. Soni Sherpa. Xinping Shi. Srijana Shrista. Divi Boon Sitong Pea. Karish Dagastas Tangunan. Xuanji Wang. Heinrich Leon Wong. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Management with Distinction, Nikki Jessica Brock. Casey Jade Reynolds. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Management with Credit, Francesca Couch. Bradley Mark Cousins. Lauren Ann Flack. Ainsley Herman. Isaac Alejandro Munoz Alzate. Alex Lloyd Nichol. Scarlett Rose Elliott Odges. Harrison Ian Scott. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Management with Credit, Diploma in Innovation, Cameron James Neal. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Management, Andrew Thomas James Hoffman. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Science with Distinction, Vanavat Kenu Challenger. Matthew John Chandler. Chloe Dreisen. Chloe Fairbrother. Gabrielle Andre Hawag. Aishani Kaur Moskra. Lily Kathy Schnitzler. Alexander Paris Valiotis. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Science with Credit, Isha Afzal. Amelia Hazel Harrington. Lillian Lee. Rebecca Moore. William Finn Perrott. Noah Aumaga Poua. Abby Elizabeth Rockcliffe. William Simpson. Christopher Sindon. Charlotte Ava Vedamutu. Andy V. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Science with Credit, Diploma in Languages, Cristina Dendrinos. Bachelor of Sport and Exercise Science, James Peter Dethridge. Liam Gorman. Diana Natalia Simos. Graduate Diploma in Midwifery, Demi Han Te Chang. Bachelor of Nursing with Credit, Maya Kadkar.
Pro-Chancellor. This concludes the presentations of graduates from the Faculty of Health.
On behalf of all at UTS, I'd like again to say a huge congratulations to our new graduates. And just as importantly, to their family and friends who've given them support, love and understanding during your studies. Finishing a degree is a major milestone, and we don't underestimate the amount of hard work and sacrifices that you've made in reaching this goal. You should be very proud of what you have achieved. Your university is certainly very proud of you. Your graduation is one of the most important moments in your life, and it brings opportunities and also challenges. The opportunities available have never been greater. UTS graduates are held in high esteem by employers, not only because of the quality of the education you've received here, but also because of the university's practical nature. Conversely, the challenges of the workplace have never been greater. Scrutiny and the expectations of society are already high. They're growing higher. I would urge you all to maintain the highest level of professionalism and personal integrity. Do confront with courage the inevitable ethical dilemmas as they arise. Remember the caution that what you walk past is what you condone. So beyond the opportunities and challenges, a graduation signals that you've gained new knowledge. Use it wisely and responsibly. Ensure that your impact is a positive one, that you are seen to contribute, not to be a taker. I say this particularly because you are graduates of a university of technology. We all know and are increasingly understanding that technology can certainly be applied as a force for good. But be alert to unintended consequences, and even more than that, be alert to applications of technology that are intentionally not benign. There will be times, however, when knowledge alone is not enough. You'll be required to make judgments where the answer isn't clear. Judgments informed by experience, particularly the experience we make by making mistakes. We all make mistakes. They provide the best learning and build the reserves of judgment that we can later draw upon. So my challenge to you, all of you here today, is to make sure you make enough space and time to acquire and deepen your judgment skills. That'll involve some unusual behaviour, turning off the electronic devices, to just think. Think about the questions that you need to be thinking about, you need to ask yourself. Think about the answers that come out of that process. Think about the judgment calls that you need to be able to make. So finally, we hope that your relationship with UTS will not end today. Your career will evolve in multiple dimensions, requiring new and continuous learning. We're very focused on how we can support you, our alumni, in your lifelong learning needs. So now we welcome you to the global UTS alumni community. That community is around about 280,000 strong. Please stay involved and stay in touch. Remember, our alumni office is your lifelong connection to UTS. So may I congratulate you then once again and wish you every success in applying the skills and knowledge that you have gained from this, our world-class institution. So I now invite Professor Chris Turney, the Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Research, to introduce the occasional speaker.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor. Before I introduce the occasional speaker, I wish to add congratulations of my own. It's a privilege to do so. Congratulations, you made it. You made it. UTS prides itself at its core. Its motto is to think, change, do. And you've delivered that in spades, all of you. You've worked so hard. From the time at UTS, you've gained new knowledge and skills. You've become better critical thinkers. And you've learned how to apply these to situations today and those you'll face in the future. It's an incredibly exciting time. Now, it may seem hard to believe, but most of us up here still do remember the time when we graduated too, no matter how long ago that was. But you've done something that none of us have faced. You've done so during a global pandemic. You've shown you can succeed in the face of enormous challenges. You've learned something about yourself. And so whatever it gives, whatever happens in the future, whatever you face, you know you can do this. You've proven yourselves to be resilient. And never forget that. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Ms. Jackie Cross. Jackie is the Chief Nursing and Midwifery Officer for New South Wales Health. She provides a professional leadership and direction on a diverse range of nursing and midwifery issues that we all admire that is the New South Wales health system today. Throughout her career, Jackie has been a passionate advocate for nursing and midwifery leadership and professional practice. Jackie is committed to person-centred care and the ongoing development of effective workplace cultures to support that care. Jackie's enormous experience in the public health system includes roles at district and state levels. She's facilitated and led statewide clinical leadership programs and held senior executive management positions, including the Director of Nursing at the Children's Hospital at Westmead and Director of Nursing and Midwifery at the South Western Sydney Local Health District. Two outstanding organisations. It gives me enormous pleasure to invite Ms. Jackie Cross to deliver the occasional address.
Pro-Chancellor and Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Faculty Dean, University staff, distinguished guests, families and friends of the graduates, and most importantly, the graduates. It's a very great privilege for me to be here today celebrating this important day with you and your families. And I too would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. I pay my respects to all Aboriginal people and to the elders whose knowledge and experience contribute to the success of future generations. And as a nurse, I acknowledge the work being undertaken to address inequity in the health outcomes for the First Nations people, and I am committed to my part in closing the gap. So congratulations to all students who are graduating, and to the parents and the partners and the support people for sustaining all these bright and brilliant individuals that we see before us today, who will no doubt go on to make a major contribution to their professions and to their communities. You must all be feeling very proud. So considering we've experienced a pandemic for a large part of your studies, if not all, it means it's no mean feat for you to have completed those studies. You've just demonstrated significant agility and spirit to have reached where you are here today under very unusual circumstances. And I think some of you have been an active part in the pandemic response, delivering care in innovative and dynamic ways. And we're very grateful in New South Wales Health for the way that you worked alongside us. And there's no doubt that you're all going to build on that legacy. So I recognise and honour your accomplishments in what must have been an incredibly unique time to be a student. So today we're celebrating those of you who have finalised degrees and others who have undertaken further study to a postgraduate level and to a postdoctorate level as well. You've built on your experiences and for some to pursue other professions. Many of you are already working in your chosen field, consolidating your learnings, and others will be anticipating the start of your career and the opportunity to embed your new skills and your knowledge. You already have such significant transferable skills, your life skills, and most of you have chosen health-related studies. As you'd expect, I have a very strong focus on the health professions. You have empathy, compassion, and a desire to make a difference. You wouldn't have chosen those courses if you hadn't. These attributes are a sound basis for your clinical skills and your knowledge. They will colour the way that you support those under your care and will underpin your unique body of knowledge. giving that perfect combination of a strong evidence base mixed with the art of caring. Seldom in healthcare do we do anything in isolation, and in nursing, midwifery, and allied health, that is even more pronounced. I encourage you to learn as much as you can from the teams around you and from those in your care. Notice the star performers, the strong, empathetic leaders, the passionate patient advocates, the clinical experts, the quiet achievers, and those who weave kindness through their every interaction. Pay attention to the way that they connect, how they provide comfort, and use evidence to continually stretch and to improve. Role models shape who we are, and they provide our compass. And if I reflect on my own graduation, which is probably 35 years ago, I think back to my first year of practice, I fondly remember two such nurses who took me under their wing. They remain with me today, one sitting on each shoulder. They guide me, they ground me. And even after so many years, they supported me clinically, but more importantly, they helped to shape my values as a nurse. Both women showed me that our focus must always be on the patient, the families. They taught me the importance of creating environments where people feel supported and inspired to be the best versions of themselves. I'm sure it's the same for all professions, and we can all leave a legacy for those that will follow us. So I encourage you to continue to reflect on your own practice and to lean into those values that are the basis of our professions: dignity, integrity, compassion, accountability, curiosity, and collaboration are just a few. These complement the UTS values that have underpinned your learning: to discover, to engage, to empower, to deliver, and sustain. Our values are the rudders. There's the rudder that actually guide us. And being able to express our values in our professional life can give great fulfilment. For me, living those values actually gives me courage. It gives me clarity of purpose and vision is key in all of our leadership roles. Your professions, which include nurses, midwives, and allied health practitioners, operate throughout the healthcare system, providing expertise and leadership at every level. There's a rich array of possibilities as clinicians, as educators, as managers, and researchers in all locations and in many contexts of care. The world really is your oyster, and reflected in the postgraduate studies that some of you are celebrating today. So my advice to you is to keep an open mind. Stay curious, look for opportunities, continue to stretch and to grow. Sometimes a change or a transition in your career might seem risky or daunting, but invariably, new opportunities will take you into directions that you might never have imagined or considered. We can sometimes be stifled by our own fear of failure, but I encourage you, dare to be daring. If you don't step forward, you'll always be in the same place. And if it doesn't deliver exactly what you hope for, it's still a chance to see things in a different way. Our healthcare system, like society, is dynamic and it's moving very fast. It's packed with ever-changing options and offers deeply meaningful work. And when I look back on my career, it's full of diverse and interesting roles in various settings and locations. And I feel very privileged to have had the career that I've had so far. And I really hope that I have contributed to a meaningful way to not only my profession, but also to the communities that I've lived in and worked in. And sometimes I pinch myself when I think back to that new nurse 35 years ago. So, once again, a big, warm congratulations. You've chosen strong and committed professions. The difference that you make to the health and the safety and the well-being of our community cannot be overstated. Keep learning, take opportunities, enjoy your journey, and reflect on your achievements. May you go forth and be extraordinary. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Ms. Jackie Cross for an absolutely beautiful address to all UTS graduates. That was absolutely inspirational. Thank you very much. Please join me again in thanking Jackie. It's so lovely hearing people reflecting back on their enormously successful careers, and they all started just like yourselves. In a day and age when uncertainty is increasingly part of our lives, resilience is what the world needs. We need more resilient leaders. We need more people like you. Leaders who think, leaders who change, who drive change, leaders who do. And we've heard today just those sort of characteristics that make a difference in the real world for everyone. So thank you, Jackie. So in conclusion, let me say once again, best wishes and the pride of the university to all of you. Congratulations once again for your success and your achievements. And you'll be glad to know that you're going out into an amazing career. So best of luck to you all. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of the ceremony. You made it. On behalf of the Pro-Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served outside in the adjoining balcony room. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level floor, one floor below us. Feel free to wander around campus and not waste good hair and great outfits. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite our new graduates to join the procession, which will go around and into the balcony room. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?